Second Amendment, written by James Madison. What exactly is the Second Amendment? The right to bear arms. Going into depth with that. The exact words are, a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. As it says on The Guardian, before the Supreme Court had made a decision in 2008, there were major disagreements about the amendment. First, the Supreme Court and federal courts had stated that it only applied in the context of militias, the right of the states to protect themselves from federal interference. Second, some state Supreme Courts had said that these laws declare that the amendment is written to protect an individual right, as it also says on The Guardian. James Boggess, a professor at Roger Williams University, argues that James Madison wrote the amendment as part to reassure his hometown Virginia because slave owners were terrified of slave revolts and Northerners who would undermine the system, so the militias needed to be armed. In 1967, Ronald Reagan signed the Mulford Act banning the public carrying of loaded guns. In 2008, the Supreme Court decided the District of Columbia versus Heller 5-4 overturning a handgun ban in the city. The Supreme Court explicitly affirmed an individual's right to keep a weapon at home for self-defense, as it says on The Guardian. Importance today. One of the main issues in our society is the Second Amendment. Some people want gun control, while others favor the Second Amendment. Those in favor of gun control. Due to mass shootings happening all over the U.S., many people, including students, have been protesting in streets, at schools, neighborhoods, etc. There have been almost 50,000 gun violences in 2018, and it increases as time goes by. Those in favor of the Second Amendment. The founders had created the amendment for the people to protect themselves against the government, and guns are needed for protection in many cases, such as when an invader or a criminal is seen. Many political debates and arguments have risen to this specific topic. Now, which side would you support? Sources.